How much do we get paid in the United States Army, Army Reserve, and the Army National Guard? And that is exactly what we're going to find out in this video. So pour yourself your favorite beverage of choice because I'm about to shoot some knowledge downrange for you. Welcome to my very first 2-Minute Tuesday, or as close to 2 minutes as possible. So if you're a veteran of my channel, if you know, you know. I tend to post very long videos because I am thorough, very informative. I do my research and I deliver a ton of value to assist and facilitate your ability to make a well-informed decision on the enlistment process into the Army as a whole and to prepare yourselves for basic training. So that being said, as you know, or if you don't know, if you're new here, I have a newborn and I'm trying to juggle things between family life, work life as a full-time recruiter and drill sergeant with the Army National Guard, and to create content for y'all to help you in said things. So with that being said, I'm creating this 2-Minute Tuesday to force myself to still deliver that value that you're looking for and the information that you seek, but narrowing it down to a shorter video so I can remain consistent on a weekly basis, helping y'all in the process. So hopefully you enjoy this video, so let's begin. Firstly, let's define a few things so we have a clear and concise understanding of the terms I'm gonna be using throughout this video. Active duty is considered full-time, whether you're joining the Army full-time or completing your Army basic training, your one station unit training known as OSUT, or your AIT, your advanced individual training to complete your job training basically for the skill that you joined the Army for. That is all considered active duty. Both the Army National Guard and the Army Reserve is considered part-time, working a minimum of 1 weekend per month and 2 weeks out of the year in general, outside of doing your Army basic training and your job training referred to as AIT as previously described, and any future deployments, activations, and so on and so forth. In the Guard, we refer to that as your drill weekend. In the Reserves, they go by regulation, and what the term they use in there is called battle assembly. Both the Army National Guard and the Army Reserve completes an annual training ranging from 15 to 21 days, with 15 days straight training being the norm. Annual training is when you'll thoroughly do your MOS, your military occupation specialty, meaning the job skill you signed up to do in the Army. There are over 150 MOSs in which one could potentially qualify for based on the test results and other factors. And with that being said, whether you are infantry or human resources, regardless of the risk factor in the job skill you choose and that you actually contract for, we are all paid the same across the board. However, in the military, in the Army, we are paid by time in service and time in grade. Essentially what that means is the longer you're in service, the higher your rank, the more money you will make. Many of you who are joining the Army will be joining as an enlisted soldier. Our pay grade is E for enlisted. You are joining as an enlisted soldier as a private. If you're going OCS, then you're becoming a commissioned officer. If you're joining from street to sea as a warrant officer to be a flight warrant to fly helicopters or jets, then you'll go as a warrant officer as a W, right? W for warrant officers, O for officers, E for enlisted. Lucky for us, the Army National Guard has done a phenomenal job on their official website, nationalguard.com, with a pay calculator, which I'm gonna show you in a moment. We're gonna plug in your pay grade and we're gonna check out your pay as a part-time soldier while you're active duty, your annual training, and approximately what one would expect to make in an annual basis. Most of you are gonna be joining as an enlisted soldier, so go ahead and click that and continue. For this example, I want you to go ahead and click E1 in the drop-down box for the pay grade, and then you're gonna click on the years drop-down box and choose less than 4 months as the option, and then hit continue. Then the results page will pop up displaying your drilling pay, your annual training pay, your active duty pay for those who joined active duty and those who will be completing boot camp or basic training, and your AIT, your advanced individual training, to include your approximate annual salary, providing that you do not rank up or advance in rank throughout the entire year. As you can tell, a private E1 nothing makes very little while serving on active duty, but those of you who are thinking about or have joined the Army National Guard or the Army Reserve, and you in fact have a legitimate lease or rental agreement on paper or a mortgage in your name, you could possibly qualify for BAH, or basic allowance for housing, where the Army will assist you in paying your rent or your mortgage, again, as long as it's in your name based on your pay grade and the zip code in which your home of record, HOR, is listed at time of enlistment or contract. Additionally, if you are married or if you join the Guard or Reserve as a single parent with a dependent for a child/children, then you'll get the BAH at the dependent rate, and those single soldiers with no dependents will get the non-dependent rate. I will link the link down below for the BAH calculator in the pinned comment or in the description area for you to check out for yourself. If you would like me to deep dive on BAH and explain it more thoroughly, let me know by typing it in the comment section. Here we go. Hell yeah. So if at time of enlistment you enlisted at a higher rank because of college or what have you, go ahead and plug in the pay grade in which you enlisted as to know what your drill pay and your active duty pay while you're in training full time. And if you went active duty, again, what you would be making on active duty throughout your contract. Lastly, if I knew then what I know now, trust and believe I would have used, if not one, both of these programs. I'm telling you right now that you can rank up from E1 to E3 before leaving for Army basic training like that by leveraging these Stripes for Skills and or these Stripes for Buddies program. I recently did a video on how to prepare for Army basic training, which I'll link in the pinned comment and in the description area for you to check out in more detail. But you can rank up from E1 to E3 prior to leaving. And why is that important? While you're in training full time, that's going to increase your pay by an additional almost $500 for every month that you're in training full time. Additionally, if you don't rank up before leaving, which is super easy, then after you ship out for Army basic training, from that moment forward and for the rest of your military career, you can only rank up based on your time in service for how many years you've been in and how long you've been in that pay grade for holding that rank essentially, which I will cover in a different video. But with that being said, this is too freaking easy. If you made it this far to the video, I appreciate you. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button because it does help out the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing to the channel, turning on all notifications so you get notified every time I drop videos, to include when I go live weekly on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, helping you navigate the enlistment process and to prepare for Army basic training. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay blessed, be good, and see you in the next one.
Just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these